Yeah, so today, 22nd, it's the last day of this Amazon job. It wasn't no Amazon, it's not the last day of the job. It's the last day of the training. So they trained us, showed us how everything worked, and they paid us for 4 days from 10:15 to 2:15. And what happened is I already accumulated points, and these points are violations towards your firing. If you get 8 points within the 30 days, you're fired. So we in August. No, if you get 8 points in 60 days, you fired. So every time you late, that's 2 points. So I was on time, but I'm like the first one there. I wasn't the first one there, but I'm the first one there. I clocked in 2:15. I clocked in at 10:15. Really, I clocked in like 10:15. I clocked out 2:15. So now the app is saying I clocked out at 1:54, and they hit me with a point. Hit me with 2 points. I'm like, what the hell? I never was late. You know what I'm saying? So I had told the boss, man, the manager, I said, yo, they messed up my point. They messed up my time. He said they fixed it, but they really didn't fix it all. Man, that shit stink. It really stink, bro. But they really didn't fix it all. So now I'm in the process of trying to get it fixed. But the manager dude, this dude went berserk. I don't think I'm gonna have this job for a minute, or I'm gonna have to move, but I don't think he liked me at him for some reason. I was out there in it. So when I was out there, the dude, first day there, he's training us. He's doing the scanning. Had like a whole bunch of customers, like 20 customers just racked up in line. So I'm over here, we just watching him. It's like 5 of us just watching him. So we behind him, he's in the front counter. We just watching him do his work as he talked. So he put like 2 boxes on the trash can, Amazon boxes, and he didn't break them. So he put one, he didn't break it. He put another one, he didn't break it. And there's more customers with boxes. So I'm like, let me just break these 2 boxes. You know what I'm saying? Make it a little easier, because he messing with customers. And then there's 2, it's like 2, he ain't had time to break the boxes down. So I was like, let me just break them down. Let me help him out right quick. So after that, I grabbed the boxes and I broke them down. When I broke them down, I don't know, there was another customer saying that she couldn't find something on the app, or looking for the QR code. And I was just like, okay. So I broke the 2 boxes down, and then I think I had asked him, I said, yo, you want me to go help you? I said, you want me to go help that lady find her QR code? He was like, no, she good. Something is wrong with her phone. She got a cracked phone, and every time she try to click on the thing, she can't get to the QR code. And I was like, oh, okay. So I fell back. I was like, all right. So after that, all the customers was gone. After the customers left, after he just got done with those 20 customers or whatever, he just like said some crazy thing. He was like, man, do this. And he wasn't saying it like in a mad way. He was saying it like, man, I could do all this. I could do this all day. And he said, man, I don't need nobody help. he said he don't need nobody help. And then I was like, and then he was looking at me. And he said it again. He's like, man, I do this all the time, man. I don't need nobody help. I was like, and I was just nodding my head. He wasn't looking at me. He would just look. He had his eyes focused on that one boy that was next to me. He had his whole back turned to the whole group. And I was just like, then he went in. So more customers came, like probably like 10, 15 customers came. And then he was doing it again. But this time, none of the customers had boxes. They all had bags. So he took the bag. So I ain't nobody. And then also nobody stepped to the side. Everybody found their QR codes. So everybody found their QR codes. None of them had boxes. So he ain't put no boxes on the trash. And no customers stepped to the side. Ain't had no trouble with their QR code. So after he got done with those 15 customers, he like, man, see, he said something like, see, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. I do this all day. So I was like, that was just weird. He was talking, and he wasn't much even looking at me, dog. So the man ain't much even looking at me. He started looking at the other dude. Buddy, he stayed looking at the other dude. And this dude he's the manager. He started looking at the other dude. He still didn't look at us. Still didn't look at me. And then I kind of like felt like, just because, I done grabbed the boxes, broke the boxes down, and I asked him if the lady needed some help finding her QR code. I guess that right there triggered him and made it seem like, he needed some help. But that junk just messed up my whole head, bitch. I'm like, bro, what the hell going on with homie? But he wasn't looking at me because before I broke the boxes down and tried to help him out, he was looking at me. He was talking to me, looking at me, looking at the board next to me, just talking to me. Right? As soon as I touched the box, broke the 2 little boxes down, that's when he stopped looking at me. So when you stop looking at me and you looking at somebody else, that means you kind of scared to confront. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, damn. And then I'm looking at the man like, bro, ain't nobody helping you out. I understand because it was a whole bunch of scanners. I could have been like standing right next to him scanning stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, nah, I don't much even know how to scan. So a nigga wasn't scanning. So I'm looking at the man like, if I was to jump in with you and try to scan stuff, then you could say, oh yeah, I don't need no help type of deal. You feel what I'm saying? So he just was going crazy to all the bit. The bit looked like he was gonna cry, He had like this, his mouth was trembling. And then his voice was cracking to a point where you could tell he was feeling some type of way about the situation, bro. So I was just like, damn, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Why homie acting like that? I didn't much even do anything. All I did was break down 2 boxes. Then I tapped him on the shoulder and asked him, hey, you want me to go help you that lady? And then he's like, no, ain't nothing wrong with her. Ain't nothing wrong with her. Her phone cracked. Every time she's trying to find something, it goes back to the thing. I was like, oh, okay. Just normal junk. Because only reason why I offered to help was because that's what the app told. That's what we was watching training videos, and that's what the training video said. So I just was doing what I was trained to do. You know what I'm saying? The training video said if somebody's having trouble with their app, if you have time, go out there and help them find the QR code. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right. So I looked at the app and I did what the app said, and then he just went crazy. So I'm looking at the junk like, bro. And then how he was saying it, he wasn't looking at me. You know what I'm saying? Today, this is how it came out. I wasn't all that, but they still looking at me like I ain't the shit, bro. But yeah, man. So I don't know if I'm finna even have this job, because I already got haters. Nigga, I don't think he liked me so much because I helped him out. And then so today, when we was doing some training today, he tried to give me a scanner to try to say, like, so he was trying to say that I had nothing to do. I was bored. I wanted to touch something. It wasn't that. It was just, I could have watched the man all day doing scans, bro. Like, it wasn't nothing to me. I just was just looking at it like, you know, we working right now, and then you need some help. And it wasn't about like he needed help. It was just like the boxes are piling up. I know how to break down boxes. The boxes that he put on the trash can was too small for the box for the trash can. So I broke down the boxes because I'm so used to that. I'm a worker, bitch. Like, I've been working. I know how to work. I know how to break down boxes. So I just broke down the 2 boxes. That's it. It was 2 small Amazon boxes. Broke them down, put it in the trash can. And then I guess he just went. And then I asked him one time. I said, "Hey, yo, you want me to go help that lady out?" Cause he got like 15 people, and then there's a lady on the side, and she's like, I can't find my QR code. And then I was like, you know, let me do the, you know, let me look good right quick. I said, hey, yo, you want me to go help that lady out? Cause I already know how to work Amazon. I got Amazon. I already know how to find the Amazon junk. So he got mad for that. He just went crazy. His lips was quivering. He can't look at me, bro. He was just like, I don't need no help. And I was like, damn, what the hell going on? Made me second guess. And then after that, I just felt like, man, I ain't gonna have a job no more, bro. So see what happens, dog. Today, day 4. Hopefully I get me some more job or notification. I already got a strike on my Amazon app. And then I told him, I said, look, homie, fix up my punches, dog. They messed up my punches. And he said, oh, they fixed. And then so after that, he said they fixed. Next thing you know, I was looking deeper into my app, and it said that I had got a strike on my account from the first day. I worked from 10 to 1:45, and I ain't working no 10. I worked from 10:15 to 2:15. So I don't know if he had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? He capped. Said, oh, he ain't worked that day. He worked to 150, 145. So I don't know. So that's what made me get a strike. But yeah, see what happens, man. See if I get me more jobs in this pussy ass job.